Hi guys, so I am sitting at Silver Diner. This is in the outer area, which you've just gotten through security at the A terminal. So it's, if I'm in a rush to get to a flight, I never stop here, but sometimes you can. They are wonderful in that they have a lot of organic produce. They have gluten-free options, vegan options, vegetarian options, all kinds of allergy awareness. Things I know you cannot order from the fryer if you're gluten-free. Yes, what do we got? So I have a shellfish allergy, so they actually cook some of the burgers in the morning to start that process on the grill that has the shrimp, so I'm not going to go on have a burger. But they have an avocado toast with gluten-free toast and eggs over medium. I'm trying their tomato bisque, which without the crackers is gluten-free. And they have a peach soda, which has peach puree and club soda, and it just sounded kind of nice and refreshing. So those are our three options here, but as I said, if you don't have a shrimp allergy, you can get burgers. There was a couple shrimp dishes that look really interesting, but a lot of opportunity for you. But how often do I go out and get avocado toast? So we're gonna give this a try when it comes in. I'll show you what everything's like and tell you what I think about it. Okay, so the first thing we have is the tomato basil soup. Picture of it goes right here. It's got a little bit of, I mean, you can see the basil in it for sure. You get a little bit of a chunkiness to it. It's creamy just by look. Definitely steamy and hot, which of course it's boiling hot out. Pardon the lack of makeup. I got here late, so yeah, it is what it is. But here's soup. Very sweet. Very sweet. Like, this is sweet enough that I might add salt to it. It's good. There's a butteriness to it. It's just kind of filling. It's making me feel like my mouth is watering from just, it may be that I'm hungry, but it's just a nice, warming, comforting flavor to it. Nice layer of basil. But yeah, it's like a cream sauce rather than a sauce. Like, to me, every tomato soup tastes like tomato sauce. But this one is definitely got a creamier note to it, and maybe, I don't know if it's cream or if it's butter, but it's probably dairy. It's my guess. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. The sweetness is sort of not being as sweet right now. I still might put a tiny bit of salt in, and you know me, I don't salt things much at all. I'm sorry, I should be looking at you. You know me, I don't salt things much at all, so. But nice, it's got a good flavor. And this will go great with the avocado toast and the eggs. So sort of a nice kind of great vegetarian meal. So I'll tell you when the next step gets here. Just, you know, at the moment, normally they do the peach soda with the peach syrup or a puree with the club soda. Today, so the peach soda normally comes with peach puree and club soda, but then they're using a new peach puree that's unsweetened, so they were concerned that I would be unhappy with it not being sweet. Renewable and compostable. We will not be using the straws, just in case. I did not bring my own, so we're just gonna stick the knife in to stir it and go with that. Just in case. Because, again, you know, like Disney straws, they've actually, in most cases, have addressed it and fixed the issue, but sometimes you still want to be careful. So, peach puree, and what she did half Sprite and half club soda, or you can also do all Sprite to make it a little sweeter. And that's nice because you've got the peach, a little bit of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. What I did was half and half, so it's not cloying, and it's got a nice flavor. The last thing is going to be the avocado toast, and it's avocados and little microgreens and 2 eggs over medium. I'm used to seeing avocado toast with a lot more stuff on it, but this does look nice, so we're going to take a taste of it alone, and then we'll have some of the egg. So I like how the balsamic vinegar in it gives it a little more brightness and sweetness. The gluten-free bread is, if it's toasted, is very, very, it's toasted, but it's lightly toasted. Something here smells like egg salad. Now, it could be another table because we're in a diner, but it definitely, I'm picking up that scent. And it did start when I started sitting, when this came up, but it could, like I said, it could have been somebody else's food. So we're going to try opening the eggs, and oh, they're runny. They're not gooey and they're runny. That's a happy, happy thing. So we're now going to try it with the egg on it as well. Dude, what I love about this is you've got the balsamic that's sweet, you've got the avocado, it's got that kind of creamy thing. But then you add this, I like the word unctuous, that's really what it comes down to, this unctuousness of the egg. It adds a little bit of warmth to the toast, which appears to be mostly cold otherwise. Just a little more depth to the flavor, which I prefer. And it turns down the sweetness of the balsamic. It's just really nice. So, if you have time that you don't have to eat at your gate, and you want to sit down, especially if you have a delay or laid out, lay over, you're behind security here. But it's over at the A side, so you'd have to walk over to A. But it's a nice option, and there were definitely a number of gluten-free options. And the fact that they came back to me and said, well, you have this allergy, so we don't want to recommend this, and the chef said that. So they're communicating, and they're really good about that. This is a nice option. This is very good. I'll tell you when we come back with the check. Show you what everything cost. Airport food rates, of course. And I'll be right back. So you were looking at the check now. The water avocado toast with the sub of the gluten-free bread was another $1.29. We all know about that tax. It's 12 ounces for the tomato bisque. I didn't know if there was a smaller one, but I got that. And then the peach soda, which they gave me a to-go cup for, so I can take it with me through the airport. The total with tax included was $35.79 for an airport meal, a substantial airport meal, because I'm full. That was pretty good. That was quite lovely. So, if you have questions about how to eat gluten-free when you are traveling through Baltimore Washington Airport, please give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. All the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?